Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, using Twitter to divorce your wife. He is the one, ProJared. So, who is ProJared, you may be asking? Homie reviews video games, apparently, on the internet. He's a YouTube comment creator. Content? Fuck me. Maybe that's not your cup of tea. So, why is he currently relevant is a better question. Recently, ProJared publicly divorced his wife on Twitter, and now his subscribers, whom he shared sexually explicit pictures and videos with, are flooding social media with it. That's right, boys. The PP is out there. Cue that X-Files. Edit this part out, right? You're not gonna do it. You're talking to yourself. You're not gonna do it. Allow me to read his public Twitter statement using a voice based on what I assume he sounds like with the pictures that I've seen of him. I do this not to make light of the situation. I do it to make it easier to distinguish for some of my blind listeners when I am reading his words and when I am giving my own input. His statement reads, "My wife Heidi and I have filed for divorce," he publicly says on his Twitter. "I know this may come as surprising and upsetting for many of you, but know that we do this so that we both may seek happiness for ourselves." You were cheating. What? "During this time, you may see a lot of rumors, speculation, and gossip going around." What if there's like video and picture evidence to substantiate these rumors, huh? What's Fleetwood Mac gonna have to say about that? That's an older reference for some of you. "I ask that you make your own observations and come to your own conclusions. Bruh. I will add that this decision was reached after extensive individual therapy on my part and couples therapy together. With that said, this is all I plan on stating publicly regarding this matter. Heidi's privacy, mental well-being, and discretion has always been and will remain my highest priority through all of this. It is my hope that we both exit this marriage with style." What, like a... Wait, you put on some Persona music in the background. Sorry. "And grace. I plan on continuing to do everything that I can on my part to make this happen. Thank you for understanding, patience, kindness, and respect for our privacy." Privacy. What a wonderful phrase. Privacy. For the rest of your days. So immediately after posting the statement, this Holly posts the comment, "I'm so sorry you're going through this. I'm here for you if you need me." So who the hell is Holly? Now Holly is who Jared was cheating on his ex-wife Heidi with. But the comedy is that it extends as far back as when Holly was married with a dude named Ross, who was apparently a game grump, stay with me, and they parted ways about a year ago, and now this nonsense is going on, and she's immediately right up under his statement about the divorce. Now Heidi, the unfortunate victim of scumbag Jared and his subway bullshit, has been venting on Twitter. Here's a particularly spicy one from Heidi. "Honestly, Holly Conrad, you look very ashamed and insecure in all the nudes you sent my husband. I think it would help your chronic self-esteem issues if you started fucking men that weren't already married." So, in the interest of Bing Bong, we're gonna go ahead and go through some of unfortunate Heidi's tweets, starting with my man ProJared blocking his wife on Twitter following the statement about the divorce that's being filed. Oh, wow. Okay. Heidi says, "I have proof. Explicit conversations and photographs of their relationship, which he extensively lied to me about on many occasions. He was promising me that he was committed to our relationship at the time, promising her he was breaking up with me. He went so far as to blame me for being suspicious and making him feel like a bad person by questioning his loyalty, and he gaslit me for months, insisting that he had the bare minimum interactions with her and didn't even like her. Meanwhile, they were having sex." ProJared. This is your wife you're treating like this. Heidi goes on, "Jared tried very, very hard to make me feel responsible for everything that's gone wrong in our relationship." Jared, you are an ass. Ugh. He technically broke up with me in February, insisting that the only thing wrong with our marriage was me. He insisted that he had tried to make things work. What a nightmare. Of course you're indoctrinating this woman and convincing her that she's the issue when you're the nightmare. If you can't keep it in your pants, there's so many fish in the sea, ProJared. Go find some girl who's all about that. About being degraded, about, an open relationship. Why have you tied this woman into this garbage with you and your little pee-pee there? Heidi goes on, he was unable to confess to his infidelity, even when presented with proof. He squirmed in denial, sounds like Jared, until the last minute, getting angry and defensive instead of apologetic. Sounds like a real nice guy. I believe he has compartmentalized his feelings, memories to suppress his guilt. He's very convincing. I have spent the last year in near isolation, ostracized from Jared's friend group because he made it clear to me that I was not welcome around them, even when we were still together. He had to keep me separate to keep up his lies. He told his friends a version of the events that omits his infidelity and portrays me as aggressive and unreasonable as a person, as though I'm randomly angry and upset all the time for no reason at all. It's because he's abusing me. And wow, it really sounds like you're a monster, Jared. Based on the pictures that we've been shown, your conduct, and the scariest truth of all of this is no matter how manipulative you're exposed to be, with your indoctrinating your wife or grooming and conditioning your subscribers, you'll always have a fan base that supports you, whether financially or physically. And if YouTube's okay with some loser filming corpses in a forest, as long as he's got the right amount of subscribers, I'm sure they'll allow you to continue doing whatever it is that you do. My entire channel can get struck by bots because I guess YouTube doesn't have the manpower to have real humans sit through an hour-plus stream that I can roll out on a daily basis. But you get to continue and have your bitch-ass friends defend you in the face of contradictory evidence. Peanut Butter Gamer responds, "Cha, bruh, I understand why some people are upset with me, but being familiar with the situation, it's hard for me to not say anything. Cha, I just hope that people let this play out a bit before jumping to conclusions." You mean with the evidence that we're being presented with? What you talking about, boy? "Perhaps it's not my place to say, but I hope Jared chooses to defend himself." Okay. What's it gonna change, my dude? Well, why are you trying to preserve this man's... Ugh. "If there's anything else going on with this situation, soliciting nudes, etc., I wouldn't know anything about that. I hope that's not true, and it's obviously not something I would defend." You're on the internet, bitch. I'm sure it's been linked to you 1,000 times. DMs, check them. DMs, check them. You're a Can't say these words on YouTube. I can't be human on YouTube. Beep more, bleep more. We're supposed to believe you're just being willfully ignorant of what's probably exploding in your inbox right now. You know what I mean? While you're going, "You don't know anything about the situation." Yeah, okay. Live and die by those words. I hope your reputation is worth it, because this shit ain't gonna go away. People are gonna remember the weird time that you jumped up to defend this motherfucker. Poor Heidi continues, his statement is nothing more than an attempt to silence me before I can reveal anything. I gave him the opportunity to make a statement about his infidelity before I did. I told him that it would be less embarrassing for him if he were to be honest with his own friends first. He declined. He probably tried to have you offed or something, you know what I'm talking about? Heidi goes on to say, "Boy, reading the explicit messages between my husband and his mistress is an experience I would not wish on anyone. I basically discovered that they've been hooking up on all of their work trips since last fall, meeting together secretly since she moved in. Oh my God. Jared and Holly know the truth." It just goes on. It just goes on. What an incredible read this all is. It's also true that he's been soliciting nudes from his fans for years. I was there in the beginning. It was a joke on Tumblr. Then it was its own Tumblr account for just nudes. It was ostensibly a body-positive space for consenting adults, and I approved on that basis. It kept escalating secretly. He started a Snapchat for getting nudes, specifically, without telling me. I found out via a fan comment. I felt pressured to allow it, even though I was uncomfortable. Anytime I gave him an inch, he took a mile. And he didn't have that many inches. You know what I'm talking about? I should have this video. I should have. You're so childish. She says he had absolute financial and social control over me. I had been powerless by comparison. I couldn't even move out without him co-signing my lease. I couldn't even get away when he didn't want me anymore. I held on to the marriage for so long because I believed in his goodness, and he gave me just enough false hope to keep me hooked. Yeah, bruh. This guy sounds like he's ready to start a cult. You know? What a cum burger. Jared, you listening to this? What's wrong with you, boy?
What's wrong with you?
You and all your fungi boys. Your fungi boys. Because your funguses, your growth on humanity. Ooh. Can I say that? I can't say anything on YouTube, man. You know, have a great day. That's the stuff I should be saying. Look, I'm ending this video. You guys want some links? Look in this description, all right? Because, whoa. Subscribe if you're looking for more of me. There are other links in the description if you're all about that support. You have try not to hurt anybody in your day. Can you do that? Can you be better than Jared in your day? Do that, okay? Do that. What a... This day was supposed to be about Fortnite.